We're working steady on the investigation still. We're still receiving tips. We're still receiving items in from, down at the lab. Things are continuing. We're still pushing forward, and we're at the normal process of investigation. We're still doing a lot of interviews, and I'm talking to a lot of people.
While the investigation into the murder of 4 University of Idaho students continues, this morning the University of Idaho's graduating winter class held their commencement ceremony at the ICCU Arena in Moscow. Students got to celebrate their educational achievements despite the town still grappling with the murders of 4 students. Bronte Sorotsky joins us live in studio with how those students were honored. Bronte?
Well, Emily, at the start of the ceremony, U of I President C. Scott Green spoke before the crowd of graduates, parents, and others attending. President Green acknowledged the recent loss to the Vandal community and asked everyone to take time to honor the memories of Madison Mogen, Kaylee Goncalves, xana-kernodle, and Ethan-Chapin.
It's been a tough few weeks for our community.
The community of Moscow continues to grieve the murders of 4 U of I students. And while family members and friends of graduating students travel into Moscow to celebrate students' achievements, the families of the 4 killed and law enforcement are still searching for answers. The university's winter graduation ceremony on Saturday began with the university's president addressing the recent loss to the Vandal and Moscow community.
And I want to acknowledge an enormous loss in our Vandal family recently. Ethan-Chapin, xana-kernodle, Maddy Mogen, and Kaylee Goncalves were taken from us far too soon by a senseless act of violence.
Kaylee Goncalves should have graduated this December.
They were bright lights on our campus and cherished members of our community.
To finish off the university's recognition of those students, President Green asked everyone to take a moment of silence.
Let's honor their memory with a moment of silence right now, followed by a song from the Vandaliers that honors the students we lost, as well as those students graduating today.
As over 550 students took the stage to accept their diplomas, the university and Moscow community are still dealing with the tragic loss of these 4 students. Now, following the moment of silence, the university's choir, the Vandaliers, sang a song to honor the 4 students killed, along with those walking the stage today. Live in studio, Bronte Sorotsky for News Now.
Thank you, Bronte. And nearly a month after those 4 students were stabbed to death in their sleep at a house they shared near campus, police now saying they are seeing evidence of harassment and threatening behavior being directed towards certain people who have come up since the investigation started. Detectives say they are seeing a lot of rumors and misinformation being spread online, also saying they're monitoring for potential threats. Threats and harassment, whether it be online or in person, can result in criminal charges. And police continue to ask the public for tips in this case that can be helpful in detectives making an arrest and getting a prosecution. Tips, pictures, and videos can be emailed to tipline at ci.moscow.id.us, or you can call the number that is on your screen right now. That is 208-883-7180.